Hello guys, Luie here again. Today I'll be fixing Noodle's account. From what I've seen, it's quite in shambles. All his resources have been put into random characters along with fusing weird sigils and misusing his gear and resources. Here I present you the sack calculator. As you can see, his distribution between his sacks quite odd. Metalbat's gear is 3-star and 1-star, but nothing into his buff gear. It also borrows for some reason his belt, even though he has no keepsake, so there's like no point in having all that sack into him. Along with CE having some sack, but not a lot. Also Guryu having his sigils open makes no sense. He has no keepsake. Then other SSRs, which is okay, but with how low his sacks is, I wouldn't do this. Distributing all his sacks into random characters. But his AS is somewhat decent, I'd say. Not the best, but it could be higher. And I'm planning to do pretty much this, since he's going to mainly be PvP focused. His main two units are just going to be Atomic Samurai and CK, then something into Metalbat Plus along with Gelwin for the stuns. Then of course King, since he needs max sacks into him for his speed. Also for his purple sack distribution, this is what I like to see better. An even amount into AS and CK, but mainly because CK has a nice buff gear that'll actually help him out once used. I'm planning to upgrade this to 3 stars purple, so at least he gets the faction damage red, so at least he'd be a lot more tankier. Also along with having DK set, so shouldn't die as fast, but he will still die. It's quite odd. Metalbat's sigils are quite terrible, honestly. It's the worst I've seen so far. I don't know why he has chaos over there instead of... It'll help a little having it on CK instead, but... As of right now, I don't know how many reverts he'll have, so... Oh, he only has... Wait, 1? Nice. Okay, so that really changes things. Now I'll just start reverting all these characters, since there's no point to go to 100%, since it's just going to give you more coin in these crystals and cores, which don't matter since we accumulate them every day. But since if you're a higher whale, you will actually run low on those fairly quickly. But since this guy is pretty, I'd say pretty decent, I'd say. I want to say high whale or a whale at all, but maybe like mid to low spender quality, but higher than free to play, since most free to plays only average at 100 sacks at the moment. I would have liked to revert Guryu's sigil since it's not doing much. This is okay, I guess, but it would have been better put used to somebody else. Oh yeah, I think he was trying to do Speedster. Gelwin was a good choice, and having keepsake also helps. Later on, he could change it once Mastery comes out, but at the moment, there's like no reason to just keep the resources here. Maybe for like other game modes, but he shouldn't do this at all. I personally would. Well, I kind of do it a little bit, but but it's only when I have some spare, and plus it costs a lot to upgrade. So I'd rather just keep improving this minimal characters I have, so it gives me a higher chance to win in honor battle and sometimes dojo. I mean, this is okay, but I wouldn't have had this since it's crit damage instead of just pure attack. Does he have anything? Showed him. Might have to go, I'm gonna go lightning since gangster set doesn't really do anything. It only does it for basic follow-ups, and his follow-ups are not. Is there any resources? I thought there was resources to that. I guess not. Alright, so I'd say this is a lot better than what it was, since at least he'll do 30% more damage to the main target. Also hate that he has this open though, since I can't really do anything. He kind of serves like almost no purpose. Maybe like tanking. Not sure why he's not using Bastion. Okay. It's okay right there. Why does he have this on? This is literally useless. It's only useful for a speedster like Sonic or a Mai that gives shield to everybody else, but him alone having this is no. It doesn't do much at all. And you can also make level 7 piercing, which is good. I'd at least run this on atomic, just 1 or 2, but it depends how high attack you can keep him at. For me, I'm currently just running 2, and my atomic is currently at 2.5 million attack and around 6 mil HP. But him condensing all his sigils is kind of weird. It's good to have a decent amount of level 6, but I want to have a lot of 7s since he doesn't really have much. I'm mostly condensing them all down since it'll help me a lot more knowing what he has and what he doesn't have. I know he has sigils as well in his bag. I just gotta see what he has at the moment. And then I can start synthesizing some of them. It's 1 level 5, that's alright. Doesn't have anything on him. He has this open, which he has no more swords, so at the moment that's alright, but not what I would like to have. .7, it's alright. But I'm gonna revert these all so I can get the purple sacks back. Let's see how high I can get this. I'm gonna try to keep it at 70. Right, this is a lot better. Then get his faction, damage red. Alright. Man, just do one on Metal Bat since he has 3 lying around. Might as well. Ah, shoot. I see. I forgot. I need to upgrade the stars. But should I do that though? Gil's at 2.6. Maybe just give Metal Bat at least a little bit so he can at least hold his own for a bit and do something. And since Gale one is going to be used in his lineup, I gotta make him quite a bit beefy compared to the rest. It won't be much, but at least he shouldn't get one-shotted, but he most likely will still get one-shotted by King Drones, or if they're running CE Dog. One sack. Attack speed, let me see. Better. Full attack set. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. That's damage reflect. Oh wow. That'd be a lot better. What he's currently running, his current buff gear is pretty terrible. What's this one? Yeah. This is so bad. I would even try re-rolling it. I would re-roll it if it's not high enough already and reset. 135 is quite decent, but not anything good in there. $1.7. See the sigils he has. He's 2 damage already. I go back. I didn't look at heart. It was a level 4, so it required quite a bit, and I could make another. No, I couldn't. Damn, I could only make 2 level 4 hearts instead. Be short of making a level 6 heart, but I could be able to upgrade it to a level 6 sword if I didn't overlook anything. But it'd be better to give this guy these since he already has it unlocked and I can't really take it out. But because it stands. He's almost close to a level 6, but level 7 is more preferred than having that level 6 bastion instead. Now look, I could have made a level 5, but it's alright. It happens time to time. Think looks like I can make it right now. No, I cannot. Yep, if I had one more it would have been better, but it's alright. Take this alpha of him and give it to Atomic instead. You want to build up Atomic as much as possible. Give him all your resources, since his main purpose is just to survive as long as possible. But since he doesn't have many bastions, it'll be quite hard for him to do this. But stands. It's quite alright right where he's at right now, since due to him not having many sigils and sacks investment to invest. Pretty okay, I'd say, but his CK is quite low in HP. But he's just there for reflect now, since his main purpose is already gone. This is alright to see. Not sure. True. A revert dog for this. There's no point in having him anymore. He's somewhat useless now, but there's other players that still use him for the extra energy. But you're not really in that situation to really optimize using him. Still building. Yup. 1.8. That's not bad. Okay, let me see sigils. Sigils are... Since he has so many coins, might as well just upgrade it for the extra attack. So it helps out his average when he does distortion. But that should be everything I can do for now, unless... Oh, that is quite terrible. That is horrendous. Atomics is alright. Not sure why you have that on her instead of him. This is also... This is quite interesting, huh? But this would be better to run overall compared to the other one you just had. No crit. Oh, I must be on Atomic at least, hopefully. Okay, this is quite this is bad. Why do you have it on Sonic instead of Metal Vet? What? Also, why do you have this on King? Why is this on King? Why is this on CE? There's so much gear you have that's really good. What? This is alright. I leave it on this, but I kind of also prefer running the crit. What? I'd have this on Metalbat instead than this once you're able to roll. Well, I can roll it for you, but this is also nice having the damage rate, but also the damage rate bonus. Damage red is also good, but it would be kind of tempting depending on what kind of rolls you roll on here. But I'd overall run this more. This is much better than what King shouldn't be using that. Damage rate doesn't do anything. And it doesn't even matter if he stays alive for long. He's just there to be there. All he wants is just a lot of stats. Did you try? No, this not even rolled. Oh, this is also nice. It's locked. See, it's not really the best. I mean, that brought it up quite a bit. Not much, but this is fine. I mean, there's no point in re-rolling unless if you're gonna try to pull Garo next month. CE bonus damage, that's alright. Triple HP bonus, that's really good. HP block rate. Instead of block rate, I'd prefer crit rate. So at least when you do a follow-up against an atomic samurai, you have the chance of nullifying their crit res and doing more damage. So their passive doesn't take effect with non-crit damage red, reducing the damage to take if it's not crit. But it's so weird why CE has most of your good gear. Seems like you haven't done any optimization at all and just left gear on him. What's that? It's right here. 2 sacks. Leaves you up to 5. Helps out Galwin quite a bit. Almost 3. You know, this is quite bad. You just have random good gear lying around and not using it at all. Just put it on for now. It's no real. Crit on King. That's alright. There's more attack. Resist and block. I'd prefer this more. Yep, there you go. Let's see, is this locked? This is also locked, but you haven't rolled it? What? This is weird. Why? Why haven't you rolled it? This is so weird that you just left it like this. Oh, I mean, this 540 is quite a bit, but having more. But having this instead, I'm not sure how high your crit rate is right now. Let me see. 60, it's alright. It's not the best, but you can try to get 72 with the third one. But missing out on this is huge. You could do doing a lot more damage if you had this on. What? I'll not waste your locks right now and just see what you get. Bonus damage red, it's high. It helped you a lot with CK at the moment. What the? Damn. That is quite interesting. That is. Huh. I'm gonna do this. Let's see what you get. Because that's quite interesting that you got 2 bonus damage red. It'll help you quite a bit surviving against a CK. Huh. I might actually rock this instead. It gives you a little bit more survivability against a CK, but nobody really can survive an ult from an atomic samurai at the moment. Most atomic samurais are either 2.5, or even those who are like weld a lot, they're at almost 3 mil attack. And the damage rate is nice, but having that one ogden in it could change the battle. Shift in the battle, I mean, place. Still a nice piece, but I wouldn't be rocking that instead of this. Quite a little. You lost some stats, but it happens. But 4.3. Sure if that was an increase or not, but bonus damage rate quite tanky. Let's just stick it on C for now. It doesn't really matter. But rolling for triple crit rate is also nice. Help you a lot against other atomic users, since if you can't one shot on follow up, it'd be quite tough to win. What? Double HP, not what I want to see. We got one more, but I could buy some locks from the shop, so that's not too bad. Not better. It's a lot worse than the previous one. Wait, wrong one. It's right here. Ooh, dang! Okay. This is actually quite good. This is good just for attack alone, but I still want to roll for the crit rate at least. But can't win them all. You win some, you lose some. How it goes. You know, won't let you max it out, but that's better than what it was earlier, so that's quite a bit of increase. This is fine to roll for a different piece. But as it stands, it's quite alright. Not much you can do there. But it's your bag. If you have anything else you can try to use. Doesn't look like, just random resources. I guess sigils, maybe upgrade something. Is that, no, I don't think you have any blue vials to even ascend a gear. Don't. Quite nice that you have those gems just there sitting, so at least it allows me to help you out quite a bit. But in the upcoming months, when our honor division resets, you should buy another bastion sigil. Not sure what you bought this time. So what? Why didn't you buy this? That makes no sense. You should have bought these when the rate up was still here. Oh my goodness, that's. And you still have these? Oh my god, you're slack hard. Jeez. I buy these for the gems. There's no point in saving. Even this might be quite a bit expensive, but if you have excess, you might as well. Along with this. I mean, you can buy another figurine base or buy these, but you already have quite a bit. But I think it's just lacking vials at the moment, and maybe perhaps gear, which you can do these as well, but I'm gonna let you decide. I do them since there's like real purpose in holding on to them. Third place, but let's see now. Could go all the way with attack. Okay, the BP hasn't upgraded. Wait, I gotta go back. I already forgot. Wait. I'm tempted between making you another sword, or I think I can. Wait, I clicked the same thing. A heart, maybe, but I'm tempted to make you another piercing, just for your CK, so it helps you quite a bit. Due to lack in HP, it'll help you with the direct damage more. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make. So I need. Was that? I got level 4, so I need 2, so 5. I think I can make it, or mix. I might actually be short on that now that I realize it. See, I think I'm short on that actually. So it allows me to make 2. Wait. I'm mathing right. Falling. No, I should. I can make it. Never mind. I don't know why. It confused me for a bit, but. There you go, another level 7 piercing. Later on, piercings will be somewhat required due to having high enough stats to do it. Most people will be able to do it, most won't, since they won't really have the sack or sigils. But since you have somewhat of the sacks, you're able to do this for a bit. Yeah, didn't lose much, just stay the same a little bit. This helps your middle bat, at least so he does a little bit more. Now let's do the same. Right, have one level 4 left. Maybe I can do a heart instead. So, kind of worked out in the end. Somewhat, but not really. Could do this. This won't do much. Could do a level 7 just for the bonus damage red, but it'd just be extra BP and serving almost no purpose. But I can just keep boosting your metal bat more, since once you achieve enough sacks, you'll want to have 3 sets, basically sigils, 3 sets of either level 7 or level 6 for each character. That'll come out in the future. As it seems right now. It's alright. Let me fix your characters now that I removed them. Alright. Who did I place in here? Place some randoms. I think he was in here. Was he? Wait. You have no high tech? No, wait. I clicked the wrong guy. Oh. RMG shouldn't be in here. Who was in here? Because that's quite bad. RMG is in here. G4 would be a better sit. Ooh. Yeah, because she wasn't your thing. Why was she in your thing to get boosted? It makes no sense. Playing with Guryu. I don't know why Guryu is boosted, but for now, since... Nah, I'm gonna revert it. For now, this is weird. 100%. Build them back up. I don't know why your training centers like that. Your training center should be 2 of each type at least. That's like the most optimal balancing you can do. You have a lot of villain cores. You could be using them at the moment. Maybe upgrading some to 2 stars or even 1 star just to get the little flat step buff you get. But it'd be up to you if you wanted to do that. Yo. Seems that you were working on Guryu, then switched off to work on Atomic, which isn't a bad idea at all. But Guryu being at 4-star, not 4-star, 5-star limit broken allows you to reduce the attack for villains as well, instead of just heroes. But if you had keepsake, you'd do it for two rounds, which would be quite strong. But it depends what enemies you're fighting, because most, like, I can deal with somebody who has Guryu keepsake. It doesn't really, it gives them a slight advantage, but it's not that big, to be honest. But once you get high enough, have the resources, it kind of changes the shift in the battle, but it's quite minimal, I'd say. Since now we have Atomic Samurai, who does it permanently if you have his Awaken 2. Oh, I just saw you have DK as well. Yeah, but it'd be quite hard if you didn't have a second SSR high tech. Then that's when it would be almost you'd be semi-optimal, since you wouldn't want to upgrade a SSR. SR, I mean, since an SR's value is quite lower compared to SSRs. Oh, thank goodness I got this. I didn't want to keep holding that down. It might be low at first, since most of your resources were just towards espers. And I might get them to red 2 or red 1. Yeah, just red 1. It's quite tough. But At least you get to use more of your high-tech books instead of just relying on espers. You should be able to upgrade your espers now a little bit more. And their nodes. I kind of started knowing the transition. I had like 2 of those revert cards lying around, so I just reverted the SSRs I had there and just replaced it with my SSR pluses. So like once in the future I start pulling more SSR pluses, I can just easily fit them into the slots where they just get boosted instead of having to wait to free up slots. And plus, most of the SSRs we have right now are not really used as much anymore. They're kind of getting to the point where they're like becoming irrelevant and you're starting to use more support characters. Put them in there, put them in here. Yeah, boosted yours. Just 1 level. Can't really do much at the moment due to not having enough of those coins to upgrade. And I recommend that you start buying these daily, because you could be a lot higher if you did instead of just hoarding your coins. There's a lot you can do with coins. There's no reason you should be this high at 44 million. It's quite odd. I wouldn't have this. Yeah, books. Wait. It's somewhat balanced again. Not much, but it's getting there. Oh, you went with metal bet? Nice. It's alright, toe it off. I needed to fix your thing in the waist, but next time when you get a revert card, I would revert metal bat for Atomic Samurai. So Atomic Samurai would be plus 4 red. What am I doing? The creep leaders. I think it's all fixed. No. Yeah, that's quite better. Except for I have Kuryu there. I think that's the only person that matters at the moment to bring back. Right, now there's PvP. It took a lot. I had to fix everything you had. Okay, this is alright, but I'd have it like this now that you have fast going, and also helps you stun, not stun, but like immunity to stun if somebody's faster than you. But cruel going would be quite difficult for you as well. This is our, what is it? Just 1. Duelist flow. You're almost a crawl. High tech. Nah, speed, assist. Why is this here? This is weird. You should just give it a king. And why is this here as well? What? Okay, I'm gonna just take off all of these. This is weird. Why you have it all in random order and not using it correctly on characters that need it. Rappler, that's alright to keep it there, but lifesteal doesn't really matter. I have all harm, so it stacks up with CK and any villain that's up front, since they're just going to be taking all the hits. Matter. But it'd probably be better to run blue core, since I don't think you're achieving the highest. You're getting like 5%. Yeah. Horn. Hero, villain, nothing good. Villain, nothing. Still 5%, but not once upgrading them, it will transcend your thing, giving you a greater percentage than it was before. Now that it's 6%, it just keeps going 1% for blue cars, and then it gets higher with purple. I think it doesn't tell me, does it? Yeah, because this is that. Ability. Wait, safe. Flow and do list. I'm gonna do this instead. Since CK is gonna be tanking, you will need to regenerate as quick as possible. I'm not sure why you put Curl on Grappler. You'd like it more on Villain, since Gale-1 will be there, and if you're faster, it'll activate. What did I have? Was it? What was it? I can't remember. Flow. Yeah, flow. And it activates your bonus, which is nice as well. And here you want your assist, so it boosts your drone damage. Do you have more blues? Wait. Oh no. More purples actually. That'd be a lot better. Okay, this is fine. See your speed, what you're working with. All blue. Except for that one, so yeah, that's quite bad. If you had one more blue and you can ascend these to 1 star, you'd be at 3%, and I'd get rid of the purple for a blue one instead, since you don't have more purples. It's only good to run full purple, or at least use purples if you can make a full purple. But using blues is a lot better overall, but the cards for the stats are also nice to use. I wouldn't even run this. Let's see your salt. Salt is 3. Hero there. I got hero here. I got hero here. Yep. I do not. It's just 3. This is the only time I'd run just regular attack here, or purple attack with, since you can ascend it 1 level. So do this instead. Send this one as well. But then once you're able to buy this, you can ascend it 1 more level, so it'd be 3% instead of 2. But tenacity on here is quite odd. Give it to your villains instead, but since I have this on there, then swell this. Probably give it to Atomic, most likely, since you don't really have much here. Mostly attack. But giving him stats would also help more. I don't think can you even get full burst? Nope. Yeah, you're pretty behind in this. You don't have burst or curl. That's difficult, let's say. Nope. How is your heal though? Got 1 purple, 1 there, 1 there. You're close to getting a full purple heal, but there's not much you can do here as well. But I wouldn't even run into nasty. I'd probably just stick with flat stats overall. Here, I try to activate the node if possible, but it'd be quite hard. And most likely use just regular stats, which doesn't really boost you. But there you go. At least you got one. But I don't think you have enough purple. I feel like this would be... Probably miss something, but... Feels like this is the best you can do for now. You could try condensing them down, but it just... I'd wait. Since you can't really run what you need to run. And this is probably the best you have at the moment. Unless there's something in the shop. By this, the speed. You always want to try to get speed if possible. Have any... Wait, isn't that what you needed? No, it's not. It's... Let's you... Oh, you need... Oh no, you still need a lot. Never mind. But, see, heal 4. Oh, shoot. But... Heal. Get it, was heal 3. It is what it is. Two villain, doesn't matter what type it is, but at least you have it now. Stats may have increased quite a bit. Still somewhat. Did a little something. Not much, but it did something at least. Now I gotta check figurines and see what you're working with here as well. There's some stats that's probably left unused or upgraded. What is that? It's highest. 6-star. Not many people can do 6-star for SSR. Gives you a step closer at least to getting the little flat stat bonus. Esper. Alright. SSR. Planning 5. Some of these is possible. Sonic and Sourface. This doesn't really matter since there's not going to be many high techs in the future. You need to save up for this at all. What stats? Might as well. Pretty much there. Increase your flat stat bonus. That is nice to see. And you get a reward figurine base. Yep. Increase your more stats. They need to bring back the event where you condense these down and get more platinum stats. Or bases, I mean. Because I'm almost at the point where all my characters are all platinum. Still missing quite a few characters, but it's alright. But you could do this too. Got 500, 400. But personally, if you aren't having any more plans on pulling on anyone, I'd start doing these just to get the 2 awakened stars. And also Genos pops up twice, so getting him to 2 purple will activate here along with another group he's in as well. And also now that you're quite low on the green material, I also recommend that you start buying one of these daily so you can start accumulating. And also helps you quite a bit that you're in the best club in this server. Right. This. So who you been beating? Who been listening to BJ Wallace? Little He Who Remains, Tyler L. Ghost Stalker. Oh shoot! I thought Ghost Stalker's still in here. It's quite odd. It's been a good minute since he went to BCM back then. What? You could win this, but if he's cruel villain, it'll be actually quite hard to actually win. And also him having burst will actually reduce your chances of winning as well. Oh. Yeah, them stuns ain't gonna be fun. And he got none. That's actually quite lucky since you're faster. You're faster. I forgot about that. Doesn't really matter then. But a CK will hurt. And you one-shot his. That's nice to see. Follow up twice on him is not nice to see. Could have been on somebody else, but it is what it is. Atomic dies here to no. He almost lived that. But the reflex is what hurt him the most. Sexy gets stunned. Him having boosted going is quite an issue, but doing quite well at the moment. But him being slower. Burst hero, okay, that's not a bad option. I run that as well. He's ran out of burst, so that's good for us. Double burst would be quite hard to deal with since most of your characters may be unyielded later in the rounds. And then with Atomic Samurai following up, it reduces their time they can maintain the undying state, unyielding state. I mean. Not keepsake king, assuming that he pulled king on a rerun. Okay, that's a nice follow-up. And it kills his Atomic Samurai. That's actually clutch right there. Ooh. Yeah, Atomic dies here. Due to the reflect being great. Another stun. It's so bad you're going and useless the whole round. You get one dice. Here. Dice, yep. And he just left you CK in the middle. Shouldn't die. Yep. There goes that guy's king. I think CK dies here this round. But I'm not too sure though. Just like you weren't able to kill Metal Bat right here. And you also don't have Awaken to on most of your characters, so it's a lot harder for you. Kill a CK here? It would have been nice if you did. Yeah, if your atomic had more HP, you could have tanked all the reflect damage. And also it would have been better if you had more crit rest, but since you're unable to make another bastion, you're kind of stuck here. Trying to survive an Atomic Samurai, but you lose this due to him having more unyielding state and nerfing yours as well. The win was possible. He just had more advantages than you did. Maybe a lab. Maybe if I have. That is nice. Column. Right. I don't know what. Ryu is AoE, right? Or is he column as well? Okay, this is no reason to run him instead. You're right. I could do bonus damage as well. Or single damage since. Do that single since it increases both single attack and injury rate. It's the best you can do for now. Hey. You need to unlock this soon, because later we're getting DK core and then you'll add that as well. Ain't much else I can do. Try to help you out, except for the what I recommended earlier. Which I could do. No, a little bit more increase in both. Just one. See what's your total BP at now. Oh wait, we do that later. Show what your current is and what it is after. It may be lower due to me stripping most of your characters. Like 15th, almost 40 mil. 42, it actually went up quite a bit. Go by BP, switch out Galwin for him. 21, 42. With one, that ain't bad. Oh, you went up quite a bit as well in ranking. Passing some people, passing GL. But BP doesn't really determine how strong you are. It's mainly your characters that do that. Some people are BP inflated. Some are not. Try him next and see. But you beat him. That's funny to see. I want wait. I wonder how you beat him though. Maybe you just outstatted him. But you kinda did get cocked here though, with his Galen being on top. Kind of weird that you couldn't be Ultra, but you couldn't be him. I guess it was just placement or your stats at that moment. but also increasing your metal bat's fall below. So he should be able to one-shot most weak HP characters, except for CK, who like only person who can one-shot CK is Atomic at the moment. And for what I saw when Garl next month comes out, his main purpose would just be breakthrough, and he can't really one-shot a CK. For what I see, because most CKs over there are pretty built on C. And most of us have pretty much nerfed our CKs. They're pretty much weaklings. My CK is standing at like 15 mil HP, and my resources mostly went to Atomic Samurai. So CK isn't what he used to be. He used to be around almost 18 mil HP, but gotta boost Atomic. He gotta survive, man. Even 6 mil HP ain't much. Like, having it higher would be a lot more beneficial. These are, you guys are in the same boat. Neither of you all have. Could have been blind. I could have just missed it, but I think he has. Yeah, he has cruel. Assuming burst. It just sucks. That one's been useless the whole time. Every time I've been trying to use it, he's just getting what's it called? Stunned. But once you get cruel, your get one should be a lot better used. He'll just here for his internal injury at the moment. It's also faster, so that doesn't help. But my placement and how I had it set up, it allowed you to win. So it's nice that you have the faction damage red. Helps you tank a little bit more than usual. I think it's better now having it what it is instead of reverting metal bat sigils just to pump CK. So say just leave it as is right now and revert whoever else's sigils I couldn't revert due to you already reverting. I'm assuming it was CE. As I still have some reverting I gotta do for sigils. It just sucks that they only get 10 a month. I wish it'd be higher. I did do a suggestion saying increase it at least 5 more or 10, but it didn't get enough traction, so it didn't happen. I don't think. Oh, no, he was not strong enough to kill CK in this round. Melter, but his metal bat died earlier than yours, and that's what's helped you win this. Does he awaken to CK? No, he doesn't. Oh. So it's semi-even playing field. Most of you guys are Awakened 1. Top 5. Project is probably unlikely. Maybe GL. Yeah. See the prompt up here. Poly dots. It did not happen. Yeah. His placement is also nice, but it's probably he has a lot of Awakened 2 characters more than me, so it probably didn't go well. Oh, it was a close fight actually. I'm not sure if his atomic lived or not, but it seems that his king lived. Just one more. Let's see who else. I don't think he cannot beat these two guys up here, but I'm gonna try Ultra again, see if we can beat him. Could be that he just has a little bit more Awakened 2s than you. Nope. So it's just RNG at the moment. So you're presumably top 6 right now. It's not bad. Could be worse. You're 18th. You could be a lot higher. Oh, you're in my bracket. Oh, wow. Okay. This. Should be Cave Troll easily, I'm assuming, since he doesn't really have many meta characters. Oh, Speedster route, that is fine. There's some people that can rock it due to having stats. Yep, you beat them. But you have King and you have the energy reduction for the, you seal their energy. Affinity. So weird that he's so low, but his server is quite different compared to most, since Chill Punch is in his own lane, along with Bassex being in his own lane, getting as well Affinity being in his own lane. Awakened 2s. But that was an extremely close fight though. But and that's so funny that I remember you pulling and getting Silverfang's Awakened Stone, so you could actually rake Silverfang, but it's almost quite useless, to be honest, except for like Mastery. But I wouldn't make it, honestly. He Who Remains. I think you were losing to him earlier, but I'm not sure what his rank is now, but presumably you should win. Yeah, you win now. Just took a little bit of optimization and working out the kings you had. 230 Luffy. Server 123. What? That's a weird combination to have. Ooh, quite close. If he had a better character than actually using Garo, he might have won that. Since he doesn't, he'd do a better job at winning. Yeah, not having metal bet is quite hard. Oh, you lost this time. Wait, record. Yeah, just make sure. Either way, you should qualify this EBZ. It was quite bad seeing you at 18. Ooh. And the things you had on your characters, that's quite terrible. You're pretty much just putting on random shit, which is not what you should be doing at all. you start saving up your resources and building your sigils up as well, and not misusing your sigils, along with opening them up sigils slots if you don't have the sigils to use. But I was able to salvage whatever mistakes you made quite a bit. But your account should be, say, somewhat optimal, but not to what it should be. I'm assuming you're gonna go for Awaken 2 Flashy Flash on this, unless you get sponsored by Josh Manny and gets you whatever character you need or whatnot. E-Boogie, almost won. Well, there's not much to sell. It's just a little bit of whatever. Nobody really cares about this mode, like, except for you, I see. Not sure why you're not buying cores. You should be buying cores. You need them. Along with this, helps a little bit. You have like a lot of it, so there's no point in saving. I wouldn't buy the souls at all. Let's see what you've been doing and what you should be doing. Why you're not buying sigils? What? You should be buying these as well. The notes, even though you have a lot, but still you should buy this as well. These 3 items should be bought every reset. Why aren't you buying books? You should be buying books as long. Along with the keepsake levels. This, you can buy this if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Dude, you're missing out on so many resources. What is this? All these that I've purchased should be bought along with notes if you need them. Also, random badge chests, bots as well. So you have little tickets. You should buy those. You should buy these. Bro, if you like missing out on a lot of potential resources you could be buying. Daily packs, buy this as well. Not sure why you haven't. These are always nice to buy. Could give you a sword. No, nothing good. But that's all. Not much for me to say. See your trap chaining quite low. Oh yeah, for EBZ, I'm not sure what you've been buying. Either you've been buying cores. You've been buying nothing? What is this? You should be buying the training essentials. Along with maybe the emblem chests. But I'd probably start buying these cores and souls for when DK comes. What is it? This is quite bad. Seems that this is alright. Not sure why this is level 3, but this should be level 4 as soon as possible. Along with the Undying Shield. No, what else? Yes. You can do this if you want, but there's like no real point. Since yours is level 7, you can try to up your bomb core, but I'd say just it's fine, just skip. But other than that, also your spend is quite low compared to most people's. 7,000, that's a bit, not much. Doesn't seem like the money was wasted from whoever the previous user was, but so right now your account is much better than what it was. You can defeat higher people that you were losing to. Rank increased, your character is well increased. I'm not sure, probably just BP inflated, honestly. But other than that, I want to say thank you for y'all watching the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. I will be doing more type of this content for people who reach out and want help or want their account to be fixed in whatever way possible. And if you guys enjoyed, please feel free to join my Discord. It's in the link below, as well on my front page. There's a bunch of guides, money guides, character guides, little ways you can optimize your account and how you play. So I want to bid you guys farewell. Bye.